Hey, good morning. Saturday morning before lunch here, doing some reloading. I'm doing this so that I don't have to reset anything up, right? Because the last so many days, I got three questions actually that I needed to address, and it's kind of difficult. You know me; it's kind of difficult to send a message through chat or messages. I'd rather have a dialogue to answer the question that was asked me. First question was, since I'm already reloading, first question was, Marcus, what do you think of nickel plated brass? Well, the question was actually twofold. How is it reloading nickel plated brass? And how's the shootability of nickel plated brass? Well, from what I read, now I'm not an expert. Again, I'm not that ballistics guy, nor am I gonna pretend I know a lot about shooting and reloading. But I'm just here to answer questions that most of my friends understand that I'm able to answer their questions. All right? Again, I'm not the expert at this. I don't deal with ballistics and the science of a round coming out of a barrel. But all I know is this: when it comes to shooting nickel plated brass. Well, let's answer the former question first. How is it reloading nickel plated brass as wise to this guy right here? You know, your traditional brass cartridges, uh, nickel plated brass. Did I say that right? Nickel plated cartridges. Okay, because they are nickel plated. Right. When it comes to reloading, they are a little bit harder to come up on the die when you push it up, right? Because when you ram the nickel plated cartridges, spent cartridges, up the die, they're a little less malleable. What I meant is that they're a little bit stiff and hard, unlike your traditional uh, brass cartridges. Okay? Because this one's, let me show you this. This one right here, they're not so soft because it's just that they conform to the die quicker. They're a little bit easier. They're more malleable. I think that's the right term. Vice nickel plated, right? That tells you that nickel plated brass cartridges are actually they don't last as long as your traditional brass cartridges, okay? Because they're just stiffer, okay? So they tend to crack quicker. Uh, the ones that I've been reloading were nickel plated. I think this is the fifth time I've reloaded them. I haven't had any. I've had a few instances where right up where the primer pockets are at, I've already cracked all the way up to the lip. They've already cracked, but they come really few in between, unlike your traditional regular brass cartridges. Okay, because they're just softer. That's with reloading. When it comes to shooting, I really don't know. All I know is that from what I was told and from what I have felt, as you load them up on your magazines, right, and on your pistols, my concealed carry pistol, a Walter PDP, and they come up and you reload them. Supposedly, once you place them into the barrel through the chamber, okay, they actually feed quicker. They're slicker, less friction. Now, what does that mean? I guess that means re-engagement of targets is quicker. But would it really matter, right? All I care about, hey, it's self-defense rounds. For me, they're my self-defense rounds. So, for a fact, if it's going to help me feed quicker, it's better for me as for concealed carry self-defense. Okay, that's just the advantage that I feel. Now, if there's something it's a miss or something I said wrong or probably something I was wrong about, let me know and I'll correct myself. I'm here to learn too. But yes, they're great. They're great for shooting. They're a little bit less prone to jamming. Okay, because again, from one thing I noticed is that they are slicker when they chamber into a barrel. Okay. Reloading is a different matter. They're a little stiffer because they're just harder. They're nickel plated, right? They don't conform to the dies as better than your traditional brass cartridges. Okay. So hopefully I did answer that question. Those two questions. Okay. Later, I'll talk to you soon again. I guess I got another question I got to answer.